Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome back to the Pillars of Eternity. It's been a little while, but we are currently in the Great Hall. Now, one of you wisely pointed out that before I actually start looking for this other Watcher, we should actually do a little bit of camping. As you can see, there's actually a fight just up ahead. But I think we can just go ahead and camp right here. Oh, we're not allowed in this area? Yeah, we'll probably have to like walk out really quickly. Just so we can actually get some health back and also make sure that everyone is like good to go to actually be in the battle. Because, well, you know, it's gonna be quite a climb, I think. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna rest right here. Just to make sure that all my characters are fresh to continue onwards. There we go. Alright, as you can see, everyone's back to full health. We have everyone pretty much leveled up right now. And we can start actually exploring the Great Hall to make sure that we, you know, get to the other Watcher to figure out exactly what this is all about. Alright, so we need to be careful, because I think this is going to be quite a bunch of fights over here. Looks like there are two guys over here for right now. Shouldn't be the biggest of deals, but just to make sure, obviously I don't want to, like, you know, start off on a bad basis right here, considering this climb is probably going to take a little while. We don't really need to worry about too many spells, though. This should just be fine. There we go. Alright, so everyone should be attacking that thing. He's attacking the wolf right now. That's not ideal. Well, actually, this thing is surprisingly strong. Let's just make sure then that we activate that. You don't really need to heal up or anything, but you can... Well, what can we use? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, we'll just use this. We can use that once per encounter anyway. And you can go ahead and use your spell, and then you can just keep on fighting right here. Alright, this should all be good. The Watcher unravels the vital essences of his enemies, gaining endurance in the process. Alright. Good. Alright. Nice. That should actually help out quite a little bit. Okay, you move back. Alright, now let's get back to fighting. Hey. There we go. Whew. Close enough right there, actually. He took a lot of damage. But it's okay.
Alright then.
We can go ahead and actually loot the Phantom right there as well.
Let's see what lies this way.
Okay, so there's another fight, or another, I think that's another Phantom. Oh, it's actually a Shadow. Shadows seem to be the easier ones to take out. As long as you go ahead and attack that, we should be alright.
There we go.
Yeah, so we had the talk with her previously, but just as a recap, as you come through the end of the Great Hall, you perceive an inviting warmth radiating from a grand throne wrought out of marble. It's a masterful artistry out of a place amidst the castle, more practical stonework. The veiled vase of a woman is carved above the throne's backing, watching over the room with hollow eyes. At your approach, you feel the warmth fluctuate. Though steering, a voice rings out from the carving, permeating the fortress through stone and air.
Another Watcher in Caed Nua, glowing very brightly indeed to these eyes. What strange happenstance.
I'm looking for Maerwald.
As am I. If you should happen to find him, I would be glad to know of it. Each day his absence brings new
Alright,
dust.
very well. Yeah, we talked to her previously, so it's no big deal to actually, you know, do the same talk every time. But basically what we need to do is continue through this, I guess you could say like a castle, to figure out exactly where he is located, so we can, you know, talk to him and ask these questions that we wanted to ask him. On top of that, well, yeah, we don't really need to talk to the steward. We can at the very least try and discover a few places. We can actually go upstairs, or we can go through this door. Well, let's have a quick look at the door then.
Light, flame, and sound.
Okay. The brazier's chains are rigid with rust. Okay. Oh, we can also move down.
There's my little soldier.
So we can either go upstairs or we can go downstairs, but let's talk to the mother first.
Been out playing soldier again, have we? Go wash up and come help me shuck these peas.
As you draw nearer, the apparition in front of you resolves into an elfin woman. Her stringy hair is tied back as she tugs out a loose thread on her apron. There's a distant, hollow look in her eyes until she notices you. A frail smile descends like a veil over her face. She turns from you long enough to produce a basket that, like her, is shimmering and semi-transparent. And no complaints, you've got to eat your vegetables if you want to grow up strong and be a real soldier one day. Just like we agreed, right? She watches you out of the corner of her eye. What are you talking about? Soldiers are
important people. They defend the weak and punish the wicked. You're too young to understand now, but there are lots of wicked people. People like the man who murdered your father.
I wonder which is this. Remind me what happened to my father.
Before you were born, the Glanfathans attacked settlers like us. They said we'd knocked over some of their special Adra rocks. That's why they call it the Broken Stone War. They got very angry, and so they came into our villages and killed many people. Your father was one of them.
I see.
That's why you'll be a soldier one day. To protect and to avenge. Why don't you go back out and play? I'll finish up here.
Alright. So I have no idea what this is all about. No idea who my father was or if she's actually talking to me. I think it may be like Maerwald she's talking about, and actually like Maerwald's parents apparently. Turns out his mom is like an elfin lady. And well, I'm assuming his dad was as well, but he got killed. Alright. The silver trails of slugs gleam inside the barrels. Alright, so we have a bit of a fight here. Actually, a whole bunch of things. If we can, I'm gonna take out this guy first.
Hey.
Alright, you activate that ability, and then everyone else should be able to just sort of like attack. I don't know exactly how strong these things are, but I'm assuming it's not gonna be too bad. Well, we can actually activate this one on Lowko right there. That should be good. We have a bit of a spell as well that we can use. There we go. And well, you're just gonna keep on singing. All good. Oh wow, they're actually doing a lot of damage to me right now. We gotta be real careful. I don't know if it was possible to actually just take this one out instead of like everyone else. Yes. Alright, Aloth. You're gonna have to go ahead and activate this ability to start damaging these guys. In the meantime, you guys take him out really quickly. Alright. So you guys go back into the battle over there. Lowko, you're gonna have to start walking back, because you're taking way too much damage right now. Sadly, he doesn't have the spells available yet, so I think I'm just gonna use him to shoot, because it's gonna be pretty much mandatory right here. And you're gonna activate your ability on the spear spider right there. Alright, Lowko, get back into the battle. Oh, Aloth just barely didn't get the ability off. Ooh, this is not good. Well, we should technically be able to make this. Let's have a quick look. I think... Oh wow, this is actually a pretty tough fight right now. They're not doing that much damage, but... Alright. So who else is there to kill? One more of these spiders. Do we have any abilities that we can cast? You can go ahead and take a potion. That's fine. Everyone else is down right now. It's really only...
Not to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying. Not to alarm you, but I'm
Alright, all good.
slowly dying. Not to alarm you,
should be good. We should be able to survive this just barely. Alright, good. So we have one more little spider over there. Alright, well, we don't actually need to take him out right now. Ooh, that was a bit tricky though. Not the biggest fan of how that turned out, but at the very least we got one of these legs. Lots of combat so far. Hope we will be able to make it to the next bit. So yeah, we're just gonna be sneaking. I hope it's not too long of a walk. Although I wouldn't be surprised if it is. If I can dodge combat, I would rather avoid it. I'm not sure if that thing will actually be aggressive once we get there, but... Oh god. There's a whole bunch of them. No, no, ah man. They did manage to see us. So we're gonna have to take another fight right here, and there's actually a lot of these guys. Oh god, well, we'll figure it out. We have to take the battle right now. You can instantly set up this circle thing. Oh, combat only. Well, we are in combat. There we go. Do you have your spell ready? No, you don't have your spell ready yet. You got a bunch more to do. That's fine though. Okay. We can make a mirrored image. That may be smart. Yes. So go ahead and make a mirrored image.
How may I help?
How does this exactly work? Okay, there we go. Well, that was actually a very solid combat right there. We can take that guy out then as well. There we go. We'll take this. We did get a bit of a debuff right there. But shouldn't be that big of a deal. Can everyone attack? There we go. Good. Alright, if we take them one by one, they're easy. They're easy enough.
Hey.
Alright, let's take that guy out then as well. Okay. Well, there are 3 guys. Or actually, you can take this spell up on this guy. That guy's gonna be dead already. Do you have your spell ready? You do. That's great. Okay. So it's gonna spawn some skeletons, which is gonna make it a lot easier for us.
Hey.
Okay, you guys attack that guy. Sweet. So we managed to make it. Skeletons are gone once again, but that's cool. Ooh, new orders, Lieutenant.
Ready your squad.
Who are you? A spectral man arrayed in armor and an officer's cloak studies a single sheet of paper. You can see straight through it in a ducal and the Adire insignias on his breastplate. He seems to read over the page several times before looking up at you, and when he does, his expression is unreadable.
There's been a change of plans. Take your squad and march south all the way to the bow in the river. Bring a wagon team and a dozen barrels of pitch.
His voice falters as he shakes his head. The hand holding the paper drops to his side. Tell me about the orders.
The instructions come from Admet Hadred himself, which means they might as well have come from the Duke. We're to burn those hut dwellers out. Set fire to the deerwood so they've nowhere to retreat. Cut them down when they come out. Or let them blaze if they won't.
A ghostly sigh from some mist in front of his lips.
It'll make this even shorter than the broken stone war, all right. And we can only hope it'll discourage future conflicts.
Alright, so I think he's commanding Maerwald, the guy we are looking for right now, who was a boy in the previous encounter.
I know this is personal for you. It is for many of us.
Yeah.
But understand, we're doing this to end this war, not to continue the last one.
I understand.
Remember that we're flushing out the enemy, not burning villages for sport. Bareth will have his work cut out for him tonight.
Okay. Interesting though. So far it's going all right. It's a little bit scary, but I think we're just gonna have to continue onwards. We are pretty low in health. I do have another camping ready to go, but I don't think we can camp here. No, we're not allowed to camp in this area, so looks like we're just gonna have to go down and see what happens here. Well, that's kind of terrifying right there. Alright. Well, let's just be sneaky.
We'll take those farmers by surprise.
A simple test.
Lockpicks require. Oh, we'll try and open that in a second. But let's have a quick look at what this raider has to say.
Di and Heather scouted the village last night. They're rounding up the rest of the party now.
An elven man turns to face you. His cheeks, his forearms, and the cartilage of his long, pointed ears are smeared with indigo and blue paint. He grins wickedly beneath a thatch of wild hair. What party?
Don't worry. Everyone remembers the raid was your idea.
Oh god.
Rio had to go along with it after you'd gotten the rest of the clan riled up. No one wants it said that the Nine Claws were too cowardly to stand with the rest of the tribe when the foreigners desecrated our ruins.
I see.
The tribes need more leaders like you. Women who value deeds over words.
Wait, I'm a woman? Wait, Maerwald is a woman? I thought it was a guy.
Right. We were too soft when the foreigners first came, and now they humiliate us. We'll be soft no more, and the invaders will learn to leave us alone once and for all.
I see. Alright, let's see if we can lockpick this. We do have 4 lockpicks. Never done this before, but let's see what happens. Oh, we nailed it. Ooh. Is this where Maerwald is? Is that him?
No.
Yeah.
Keep away from us. Leave us.
A large, liver-spotted man, barrel-chested and paunchy, cowers in the far corner of the room. His white hair a tangled, stringy mess. He covers his face and chest with trembling hands, unable to look in your direction.
Maybe we should come back later?
Are you Maerwald? He looks up over his hand, the muscles around his eyes twitching, and begins whispering to himself in sharp hisses, as though having an argument. I don't think he likes the fact that I'm a watcher. All at once he stops shaking, a sudden calmness falling over him. His head tilts forward slightly, and he looks you dead in the eye, like a cornered animal about to pounce. His voice turns suddenly raspy.
Maerwald isn't here, and he isn't fooled. He has sent for no callers. Be gone, deceiving spirit.
I won't leave until I have spoken to Maerwald.
Maerwald will speak with you, but you will maintain your distance, or you'll have me to answer to.
Wait, you are actually Maerwald though. The old man turns his body away and has another muttered, sputtering argument facing the wall. When he turns back towards you, he has taken a confident stance and his chest is puffed out like a soldier's. A new strength enters his voice.
Come to speak to Maerwald. Maerwald whose touch is poison. Maerwald who knows not his effect.
The man's posture folds, and the hands he'd held strongly at his sides a moment ago resume their original tremors. His voice is feeble and tentative. Oh god, he seems to have like some sort of multiple disorder or like multiple personalities right here. I was told I am a watcher and that you could tell me more about it. And about a tablet of some worth after that, once you two are finished, of course.
A window to the ether where spirits dwell. Hear and reach into it, speak and listen through it. A watcher sees souls, reads them, knows their pasts, souls of the living, souls of the dead, in empath, and the souls see them back. Used it to help beings in both realms, did I? What the gods wanted of me, thought I.
The gods put me in the world for vengeance, and I obliged.
With a quick spasm, his shoulders straighten and his voice becomes strong. Yeah, it seems that like that is another person or something.
It was the gods' wishes that we protect those lands. My way was the only way to remove the foreigners.
Little I knew.
He shrinks down and is himself once more. He cradles his face in his shaking hands. Either we can tell him he's lost his mind or that I was accosted by spirits on my way here. What did I want?
No. No! Forgive me!
Oh god.
Forgive me!
He covers his mouth with his hands, his breath convulsing, his eyes red and exhausted. He staggers backwards, staring off at some imagined phantom. You seem to have lost your mind.
Lost? No. Found more of it.
I see.
Too much. Too much to bear. An awakening.
Oh, that's kind of creepy. Allah's eyes narrows as he looks at the old man. How could a simple awakening has driven you to this? What is an awakening?
Many lifetimes we have. Souls enter womb and exit corpse. Carry with them all experiences, all knowledge, all identities. Yet we do not remember. Hidden from us. What end? What end? Only the gods know. Certain things can stir memories from lives long buried. Awaken the old memories. The old personalities.
Alright, so it's like, basically he knows more about his soul and therefore there's multiple people inside of him because the soul has been multiple people.
Memory, personality, identity, any might resurface. Or all.
He looks again at the door behind you. And I seem to be having a conversation with several of them right now.
Ghosts of the mind. Maerwald has lost control. Maerwald's body no more.
Oh god. The spirits I pass, what are they?
Spirits and not spirits. Always whispering to Maerwald, reminding him of his mistakes. No sleep. Watchers see memories before them. Form them from the essence of their own souls. Once Maerwald awakened, he could not make them leave. Gave them more form, not less.
So the spirits are memories from previous lives.
Troubled memories, angry memories, pulling Maerwald back, reminding him his mistakes.
Wow. That's messed up.
And soldier and marauder. How could they know?
Alright, so there's a couple more things we can ask him right now. Why do these past lives still trouble you?
My fault.
Oh god.
All my fault. Soldier and marauder and Maerwald. No forgiveness for what's past. No undoing what's done. No sleep. No sleep.
Now, I was quite excited about being a watcher, but it turns out it's not that
War
cool.
There was all around. War of stone, war of tree.
He's talking about two different wars, fought back to back long time ago, the Broken Stone War and the War of the Black Trees. The usual conflicts between locals and settlers getting out of hand, both of them. Some folks are still mad about what one side did to the other, so that's one of his old, well,
Death
people.
We brought to the settler men. We, the 9 claws. Claws of 9. Worse what we did to the women. For love of the gods. The gods' love. For their love.
Yeah, I met one of your memory spirits. There was talk of raiding a village. Maerwald's voice becomes raspy and he is somewhere else in place and time speaking to someone unseen.
Hold her down. Head her. Give this addy of bitch an heir that belongs in heir Glodfath.
Maerwald cringes himself again, watching something he cannot bear to see, shaking his head over and over, and he wails. His soul is marked by flame, and those marks will never heal. His trial has broken him, but better than that than to live in weakness. Go on.
The boy. The baby boy. The boy. Conceived in the raid. Conceived by force. Vessel for marauder. Slain in the raid. Marauder and the boy. Marauder and soldier.
So a baby got conceived by the raider? What do you mean it was a vessel for him?
The soul. A marauder's soul. Same soul. One soul. Boy's soul. Marauder's soul. Raised in lies and vengeance. Raised to soldier. Raised for the fire. Born for the fire.
Then that was his mother I met in the keep, yeah. She told him his father was killed by the raiders.
You'll get no pity from me.
Huh.
The crimes of the 9 Claws clan in the last war are still unavenged. But the gods are just. They have led me here. In my father's name, every one of you will burn. Light it.
He looks off to his side, as if someone else is standing nearby. What, so he came back into the next life to burn his own clan? No wonder he's such a mess now. That'll stain you right down to the soul. Maerwald's shoulders slump. He rocks back and forth, agitated. He mutters to himself, oblivious to your presence.
Soldier and marauder. Lies and vengeance. And dead villages. All dead. All dead. What for? What for?
So many things we can say to him. Your soul is given to wickedness. The only question is why the gold don't tear it apart. No. I see no reason. Whatever the reason, I don't think we are meant to know.
How little we know.
How do you tell a spirit from a memory? Or I've seen apparitions like those elsewhere since I became a watcher. Yeah, we saw some in the Gilded Veil.
Oh no, 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 no. You too.
Oh god.
You too.
Tears well in Maerwald's eyes. All at once, in spite of his abject misery, his expression changes to one of the utmost sympathy.
They will take you too.
No, it's not gonna happen, Maerwald. What? An inevitable madness? That can't be right. Kana folds his arms. There's always an answer to be found if you look hard enough. You're saying I'll end up like you.
So fragile, the Watcher's mind. So real, his memories. Once awakened, how can he sleep?
There must be some way to make these memories go away.
No. Always there. Always remembered. Can't forget. Can't unsee.
I didn't just remember. Someone caused this. They wore masks and spoke of books and keys and a queen. There was a man there. He seemed so familiar to me. That was the ritual that we saw.
Keys of lead. Books of burden. Queens that were. Known to me are they, the Leaden Key.
The Leaden Key, The Leaden Key seems to be sharing enemy Lowko, assassins and Watcher Wakers both. They certainly keep busy. What can you tell me about this Leaden Key?
Secrets, and deceptions, and schemes. Who knows their answers? Not they. Not they. Crossed them before. Hatred of Watchers, hatred and fear. Much we see. Threat to secrets.
So who's this queen they pray to?
Woodica, goddess, crown shattered and body burned. Binder of oaths and grudge holder. Bearer of justice. But whose?
If the Leaden Key calls my awakening, could they undo it?
Many secrets do they keep. Unawakened? Mayhap. Who else if not they?
Well, maybe you know where we can find this Leaden Key.
City of Defiance. Never far from the Queen.
I need to go so I can search for this man for the Leaden Key.
Sleep well. Sleep well.
Oh wow.
Hold! I know your will die. Your actions were seen. You would sooner betray us to the Adir land thieves than take orders from me.
Before you turn to exit, he tilts his head forward, his eyes lock with yours, cold and dangerous, his voice gravely. You're confusing me with someone from a past
Your
life.
betrayal is for nothing. Your warnings are lost on these foreigners, and their blood will be Gallowayne's tribute this night. I have asked the elders for the honor of claiming your head as my first trophy, and they have granted it. Beg for the Seeker God to grant you a quick death.
Wow, lovely.
Oh
Oh wow, we actually need to kill Maerwald? Oh wow, alright. Well, better get started then. So we have found out a whole bunch of things. We need to find this Leaden Key. Although I don't know exactly where it is. Apparently it's close to the Queen, but that doesn't tell me a whole lot. And on top of that, there are some other interesting things that we have learned right here. You can actually just use your weapon, start shooting him down. And you can activate that ability. Alright. Alright, Lowko, get back to actually shooting your crossbow at him. Well, I think it's better that we finish off Maerwald anyway. I mean, he doesn't seem to be in the best of shape. Which one can we do? Commands a single enemy to hold. All good. Alright. Gotta be a little bit careful, but this seems to be something we can take just fine. Okay. Actually, you can just keep shooting away at him. Activate that one as well. We can have 2 more spells that we can activate. Restore light endurance. Yeah, you can restore it over there. Okay, you yet activate your abilities? Not yet. Well, just shoot him then. Just shoot. Okay, all good. Doggy, why are you not fighting? There we go. Alright, so he's about to fall down, but Maerwald is not having very much anymore. So we did complete the quest, the Old Watcher. There is a change in the air of the keep. What was thick and suffocating feels to you somehow more breathable, as though yielding to a conquering invader. Maerwald's body lies inert. You can feel his soul lingering there, uncertain. There is something unique about the soul in this place, a bond formed in decades of inhabitants and lordship that feels somehow palpable to you. As though, even in death, the keep knows its former master, and the former master remembers the keep. In your mind's eye, the bond seems to you as a frayed rope, ghostly and alive. Its frayed ends writhing like tide pool anemones, and you find that if you concentrate on it, you have the ability to manipulate its strands. We can repair the rope, binding Maerwald's soul here as an eternal warden. Alright. We can sever the rope, allowing Maerwald to pass from the other world, or we can draw upon the energy of the warp itself, siphoning knowledge from the connection. I think, considering I'm a good guy, I would sever the rope, allowing Maerwald to pass from the world. Strand by strand, the connections fly apart like the overstressed strings of some ethereal instrument. With the tearing of the final string, the rope becomes liquid and dissolves from your awareness. Maerwald's soul hovers near you, a vortex of strife and discord, but there is something else there beneath it. Something like relief. His soul passes through one of the walls and is gone. Good. Alright, let's see if there's something to loot over here as well. Now we're here anyway. So we got Maerwald's Grimoire, we got a Primal Flame, and we got some monies as well. Alright, there we go.
Hey.
Alright. You found the Grimoire. Grimoires often contain spells that your wizard may not know. For a small cost, you can learn those spells from the description panel. You may also fill additional Grimoires with different spells. Place them in your wizard's quick item slot to switch them, but be careful. Switching Grimoires will temporarily lock wizards out of spellcasting for several seconds. Alright. So we can actually have a quick look then. Where's my party? Right here. We can give it to either right here. Actually, we have to have the other menu. It should give us a little bit more information. Which one is that again? Character? No, it's not character. This one? Oh yeah, there we go. So I don't know exactly where the memoir went. There we go. It's right here. Alright. What we can do is give it to Aloth right here. Giving him like a different set of spells. So yeah, so you got Aloth's Grimoire right there, which will give a bunch of different spells. But this actually has a tier 3 spell. So all of a sudden Aloth becomes much more powerful, I think. So these guys, yeah, they have no slots for that available. It's just Aloth. So Aloth right now will have the spells of Maerwald. That's awesome.
Hey.
I shall be discreet.
All right, let's have a quick look around.
A simple test.
All right, nice. So what did we get? A Moonstone, and we got some more monies.
Hey.
Always good. A war book lies on the table, its pages filled with nonsensical scrawls. A sickly sweet smell of rot rises from the half-eaten fruit. Alright. And we got some more gold, or some more money as well. Alright, let's have a quick look through this area, see if there's anything else to be found over here. But it seems...
that older set?
Yeah.
I don't want to discuss it.
Hey.
I don't know if you should continue onwards. I don't know actually if it's gonna be like a super difficult one. But I'm thinking we should just try and figure this one out anyway.
I'll see what I can find.
Yeah, there are a bunch more spiders over here. I'd rather just leave. I'm not completely sure where to go from here though. But I'm thinking we're just gonna get out of this keep and get back to safety. Or at least like, you know, somewhere where we know where we are remotely safe.
Hello.
Alright, let's just continue onwards.
Right. No sense listening to that old bam part.
Damned Virago, not now!
Pretty scary though. Like, we need to find this queen apparently to figure out exactly where to go. I want to have a quick talk with her, because we did manage to find Maerwald.
I felt Maerwald's passing. You slew him.
He gave me no choice. The steward is
It
silent.
saddens me to hear it. But part of me is grateful to no longer have to wait and worry in darkness.
I understand.
This place has always known its master, long as it's had one. It has a will all its own, which has little to do with the castle and much to do with the land it's built on. It looks to you as Maerwald's successor now.
Oh, wow.
Whether you care for it or not. A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed. But in the right hands, it could be so much more. If you had only seen it in its day. Will you stay?
Maerwald said that I must go to the City of Defiance in search of the Queen. I see. If it's Defiance Bay you seek, I'm sorry to tell you that you've come a long way for nothing. The Eastern Barbarican collapsed decades ago and Maerwald never got around to rebuilding it. The road here is a dead end. He got as far as gathering materials before his mind became preoccupied. I could make arrangements to have it repaired if it is at your will, when it ceased to be the previous master's will. I became powerless to do anything about it for what I am but the master's instrument. It will take time, but far less than finding another route to Defiance Bay. Alright. You must know, this queen you're looking for, Defiance Bay has no queen. The Macwins of Adir have reigned there since the war. The only queen with any power there is Boudica. I am told they erected an exquisite temple in her honor there, but I will never be able to see it. Alright, so we need to find that temple. If you mean to go there, we can get started right away on repairing the Barbican. You need to only tell me what you wish to do and I'll make the necessary arrangements. Yeah. Maerwald kept a ledger as it happened, and I have taken the liberty of updating it. You could take a look if you wish. Let me see what repairs I can make. Then we'll get underway. The steward's voice belies a giddy excitement. Know, my lord, that this is but the first and least of a great many undertakings. They keep supported a great many buildings and servants for many years. If you should wish it, we can repair some of the outlying structures, and these will be bringing you wealth and recognition, drawing people to your servers. Rebuilding the defenses will keep your grounds from becoming overrun, as they did under Maerwald's keeping. You need not choose all at once. I am pledged to your aid, and so long as you are a master here, we shall always be linked. You need to not stop upon these grounds to speak with me. Wherever your travels may take you, you can make your will known to me, if you but reach out. Oh, but first, of course, the Barbican. Alright. So, yeah, we actually have all kinds of things that we can actually upgrade right now, but it looks like I actually became the Lord of this Stronghold, and I do want to get the Eastern Barbican done, so we can go to the Wooden Plains, the crossroads between Caed Nua, Direfort, and Defiance Bay, because that's where we need to head next. Awesome. So there's a couple more things, apparently, that we can now purchase. Restoring Bright Hollow will allow you to receive resting bonuses from spending a night in Bright Hollow. Alright. So we do have a bunch of money, but not quite enough. I mean, there's so many things we can purchase here. That is crazy. Alright, so we have actions. Events occur at the Stronghold as time elapses. Alright, not much to do over there just yet. We have some hirelings. They help you defend the Stronghold. Alright. And last but not least, we have the party management, but that's not something I have to worry about right now. I don't really want to restore this for now because, well, it requires a lot of money, which we really do not have at all. Cool.
Hey.
So it looks like we are now actually the lord of this stronghold, which is pretty amazing. That is pretty amazing right now. So, guys, I'm gonna be ending this episode right here. I'm very, very excited, though, how this is all gonna be turning out.
Hey.
Because all of a sudden, the outlook on life has completely changed, and we can actually start, like, apparently reigning as a lord. We have a lot of awesome things ahead of us. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did and you haven't already, hit that like button below the video. If you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well, so you will be the very first one to get a notification when I upload another video. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!